When you bring in the whole power of Salesforce, there is nothing that you can't do.
It's hard to believe 18 years ago we pioneered an industry, and here we are celebrating the birthday of this company. It's pretty amazing.
Culture is what makes Salesforce what it is.
What you feel is a sense of belonging, a sense of family.
There aren't that many companies that bring all these together.
25,000 people every single day in this company wake up with one mission.
Everybody rallies around the customer and what makes the customer successful.
Salesforce allows us to do what we do best.
We can keep driving, we can keep innovating, we can keep doing whatever we need to do to drive the business.
Salesforce is at the center of all that.
We are blazing a trail that nobody has gone down before.
It's a platform to build all the functionality that we need.
That is extremely powerful.
Connecting to your customers in a whole new way is exactly what we've done.
Salesforce brings it all together into one intelligent customer success platform.
You've got such global reach. You're just announcing a partnership with AWS in Australia. You've had significant growth in Europe and Asia.
We have some breaking news now on Salesforce announcing a partnership with IBM.
This is Watson meets Einstein.
Two of the most important companies in technology coming together for the benefit of their customers.
We're opening up towers in New York, Indianapolis, and then right here in San Francisco.
The Salesforce Towers, now the tallest building west of Chicago.
With the Salesforce platform, we have the ability to ride that wave of innovation.
In sales, service, marketing, IoT, commerce.
All smarter because of Einstein.
We're seeing many new ways of learning.
We will create 2 million jobs for all the people who are helping to manage and create and develop on the Salesforce platform.
Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff at the White House today.
We should take a moonshot for apprenticeships in the United States. This is going to be critical that we create these next generation jobs.
Trailhead is a game changer for education.
It's very gratifying, it's very empowering.
If we were all pulled together, we'd be able to create this amazing 5 million apprenticeship dream.
Salesforce did give me a new job. Salesforce gave me a new career.
The moment you get there, it's not over. There's even more to learn, to understand. There's more to give back.
What could we do to help the world be a better place if we work together?
Now is the time that we have to find what it is that we can really do to move the world forward.
This morning we have an exclusive look at People Magazine's list of companies that care.
Number one on the list is Salesforce. They donate 1% of its product, 1% of its equity, and 1% of its employees' time to charity.
This is the kind of company we want to work in, that we believe in, and that we're trying to inspire around the world.
What an adventure we have been on together for the last 18 years.
This company is built on a set of values. Values like trust, values like growth and innovation and equality.
Thank you for everything that you do. You guys are unbelievable.
Together, we can do something pretty special.
It's just the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Executive Vice President, Salesforce, Stephanie Buscemi.
Thank you. Thank you all. It is so great to be here in Chicago with all of you today. This is a beautiful city, one I've been visiting now for a couple decades now with business and love it every single time. I love this city not only because it's a beautiful city, but because the people here are beautiful. Of course, you're beautiful on the outside, but beautiful on the inside. Such a tremendous pride in this city, such a hospitality, such a way of welcoming people when they come into town. I had the pleasure last evening of being with one of your hometown heroes, John McDonough, the CEO of the Chicago Blackhawks, former CEO and president of the Chicago Cubs. And wow, what an individual. I could spend the rest of our time here today telling you about his famed career, and I'm not gonna do that, but I do wanna share one really cool story with you. It's about people. I asked him about his success, and every time I asked him about him and his success, he reflected back on the people that worked with him. And he talked about all of his success being about the people around him and making them better, hiring the best people and inspiring the best people. And I share that with you because that's what we're gonna do here today. That's what we're all about here at Salesforce. So we've got 90 minutes together. We're gonna keep it fun and interactive, 90 full minutes together. And we're gonna talk about some amazing customer stories. We're gonna talk about all new things going on with the products in the organization. We're gonna deep dive on Einstein. And we're gonna blaze some new trails together. But before we do that, I would be completely remiss if we didn't stop and say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. to our customers, to our partners, to our employees. Everyone is working so hard here to do their very best, and it makes a difference. It's all of us here together that makes that difference and makes the success happen. In particular, I want to give one shout out to, up here on the screen, we have listed our MVPs. Now, if you don't know our MVPs, these are the heart and the soul of Salesforce. These are the best of the best admins. And if I could ask for all the MVPs who are here with us today to please stand up in the room, and let's give them a round of applause. Fantastic. These guys, like I said, they work so hard. Now, in addition to saying thank you, we want to say to you today, welcome home. And why do we want to say welcome home to all of you here today? Because we do these get-togethers a lot. We love our events. We love coming together as a family at Salesforce. And this has started to feel somewhat like a family reunion. I would actually say, given the atmosphere here, that this feels more like a family camping trip. We have a campfire, literally, so I would like to tell you that anyone who has s'mores, please come forward now. I want to meet you and talk to you here. But it's not just that. Look at the room around us. What is this all about here? We're talking about trailblazers. We're talking about people who are pioneers, who are explorers, who are leaders. These are people who are transforming their careers, their industries, their companies, and they're up here on the screen. And our goal for all of you here today is that all of you leave as a trailblazer. And the reason we put this whole theme around is it's to signal adventure. That's what this is all about. We're all on adventure together. So you look here and go, well, the National Forest, what is this? Well, go think about it. When you go to our US national parks, you're inspired. You're inspired. It's an adventure, the beauty. And we've taken that, and that symbolizes here, and that's what we've done here with Trailhead. And it's allowed us to have 18 years of an amazing adventure together with all of you. That adventure has catapulted us to a place I don't think anyone would have imagined when this company started 18 years ago. We are now the fastest growing top 5 enterprise software company in the world because of all of you. We thank you for that. At $8.4 billion in revenues today. And fantastic accomplishments and accolades out there. Forbes naming us Innovator of the Decade, and I think the one you guys are gonna like best is that we were named by Fortune in the top 10 places, best places to work right here in your hometown, Chicago. Now, when you have that kind of growth happening, when things are moving at that pace and speed, sometimes you can lose your way. What are you all about at your core, and what matters most? But we never forget that. Salesforce is totally committed to sticking to our core values and living by those every day. When the company was started, there was a vision, a real vision to change the way people do business, to change the way people interact, and not just do business, but to improve the state of the world. And that is what we live by every day here in this company. It starts with trust with all of you. If there is not trust between us, we have nothing. And that's about being transparent with one another in our interactions and how we work together. Beyond trust, we don't kid ourselves ever that if you're not growing and you're not successful in your company, we will not be successful. So we're in it to win it together. Innovation. Innovation is the key to allowing all of you to be successful in your business. Us being at the forefront and the leading edge of technology allows you to focus on your business and not on the technology. And when we started the company, we said, we are going to be committed to delivering 3 technology releases a year that are seamless to you, that allow you to focus on your business. And that's what we've continued to do. Finally here, equality. We are truly and well into the age of equality. It could never be more important than right now. Look at the world around us to put equality front and center of everything that we do. We support education, K through 12, better education in the schools through grants and through our time. We focus on equal rights for all. And we've worked very hard to close the gender pay gap. It's not just equality, it's also about our environment, about being aware at all times of our surroundings. You can be proud to know that this is a net zero emissions carbon cloud that you are operating on. And in addition to that, in addition to the technology model, we are focused on several large sustainability issues around the globe on the path to carbon neutrality. It's critical. Now, these things aren't new as a company. Like I said, this has been from day one so true to who we are. It started with the business model that we brought into place, the 1-1-1 model. 1% of our time, every employee, no exceptions, out there, committed giving back in their community to nonprofits. Over 2 million hours this past year of employee time. 1% of our equity going back into grants. $160 million in grants this past year. And 1% of our products. That means 31,000 nonprofit organizations are getting to benefit from the power of Salesforce technology. I think many of you are here in the room today. It's all about giving back. And we know that it's working. We know that it's working because it's rewarding for us and it's rewarding for the people that we're giving to. But we see that a trend is starting. When we started this, we were the only company doing it. About a year ago, it was 500 other companies that we had gotten on board. We're constantly recruiting other companies, and now 1,800 other companies have joined us on this journey. So we care about equality, it's at the center. But what are we doing here? It's a technology company too. And we are here to stay at the forefront of technology. And it couldn't be a more exciting time. I've been 22 years in the tech space, and it's been an amazing run, but we are now here in this time of artificial intelligence, and it is truly transformational. The fourth industrial revolution, and we put on the map the enterprise cloud. We were on the journey from social to mobile, to IoT, now letting you get access to information from all those devices and things. There are 75 billion smart things out there now. And what does that mean to all of you? It means an opportunity to connect with your customer in a whole new way, a whole new level of insights, because all of those devices and all of those things send off signals, and it's an opportunity to connect with your customer. We see it in our personal lives right now. Think about it. I shop on Amazon all the time as one example. When I'm out there, it's serving up predictive recommendations to me. That is AI. That is someone leveraging that power of AI to get new insights and create a better customer experience for me. So you're experiencing that in your personal life. Your customers are too, and they expect it from you to deliver it in the way you interact with them. And we have plenty of amazing companies here with us today who are already on to this. They're putting their customers at the center of everything that they do. They know that they need to do this, and they know bringing AI in to give them that new level of insights is a game changer in the way they interact with their customers. Now, on this screen here, there are a handful of amazing customer brands, and I'd love to tell you about all of them. We're not going to go through all of them. We're going to pick a couple of my favorites. First, Adidas. I will ditch these shoes pretty soon for a pair of Adidas and be far more comfortable. Adidas sells billions of dollars of shoes per year. And they do that all on the Salesforce Commerce Cloud. The Salesforce Commerce Cloud allows them to bridge the online and the offline experience. So whether you're on your mobile phone, you're in a retail store, you're on your desktop, you're on your iPad, they now have that single view of the customer. And it's changed the experience that they're able to deliver. Now, it's not just Adidas. Lilly up there. Lilly, through a whole new level of customer insights, is allowing us to live longer lives. They're helping us live longer lives because they're building better medicines out there. In the last 2 years, Lilly has built over 50 mobile apps on the Salesforce platform. And they've done that to completely transform how they connect their patients, their providers, and their pharmaceuticals to share a single view of their customer. And it's radically accelerated the way that they can bring medicines to market. The last one here is kind of a fun one. Who would have thought Intuit, taxes? Who would have thought taxes could be fun? I never thought taxes were fun, and I'm sure none of you have. But Intuit is making doing your taxes fun. And I don't know if anyone's seen some of their recent advertisements, but I just want to share one of them with you because we're going to talk about how Salesforce is powering this. If we can cut over to the commercial.
Hello, Miss Bates. Do you have a tax question?
I do. There's a bunch of creepy kids in this house I moved into.
Oh, are they your kids?
No, they were here when I moved in.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Can I claim them as dependents?
Unfortunately, you can't, but you may be able to deduct some of your moving expenses.
Good, because I'm gonna have to move again.
I like that one. There's a whole bunch of them out there. Be on the lookout. They're very funny. But they are powered by Salesforce. And 11 million people filed their taxes on their mobile phone with Intuit this year. And that was Salesforce. So right there, when you saw that woman come on the screen, that is the Salesforce SOS button right there in the application. Who would have thought you would do your taxes on your mobile phone? And you could. And to get right there, right when you're there in the process, to get a question answered. And by doing that, they are now closing cases 66% times faster on their case close resolution. So you see all these customers out here who are putting the customer at the center, bringing in the power of AI and the Salesforce platform to service their customers in a whole new way. Now, this all together is having a crazy multiplier effect. It's called the Salesforce Economy. Now, when I say that, you might think that's a bit arrogant. Nope. IDC has now branded and coined the term the Salesforce Economy. Per IDC, they say here there's an incredible multiplier effect happening with Salesforce out there. There's some stats here to back this up. By 2020, an estimated 2 million jobs will be created. $389 billion in GDP impact. Now that's 2020. What about right here and right now? Well, per Indeed, 2 of the top 10 jobs out there right now are Salesforce-specific jobs. This fits squarely with who we are as a company. It's not just about technology innovation, it's about people. It's about making the world a better place, and we are going to continue to invest so people can build on the platform and we can create new jobs together. We've announced 2 new funds, one a $50 million fund for system integrators out there, consulting partners out there who want to make customers successful on the Salesforce platform. The second, a $100 million fund for entrepreneurs out there who want to build new applications on the Salesforce platform. Now, this is for everyone. This isn't just for the SIs. This isn't just for the partners. This is for every single one of you out there in the room and beyond listening. because we've made it accessible to everyone. From the day the company started, it's always been about being democratic. Cloud was all about lowering the barrier to entry so everyone can enjoy software. And now we've done it again here with Trailhead. Trailhead is a learning platform, but it's so much more than a learning platform. It is free, democratic, everyone has access to it. It is easy, we've built gamification in here. You get badges and points to keep you inspired and motivated along the way. And it's fun. And you can get any kind of skills from it. You can come in and learn basic CRM skills, to how to build mobile applications, to topics like how do you cultivate equality in your company, in your community. We've built this for everyone. And we know we're on to something here. We have over 300,000 people already out there as trailblazers. What they're doing out there is they're driving innovation in their company through this easy, fun way to learn. They're growing their career. And most importantly here, they are engaging with the customer in a whole new, in a better way. These are our trailblazers here on the screen. Now, talking about the technology here, it's always mattered to us that we're bringing you closer to the customer. It's always been about keeping you close to the customer. With the cloud, with social. We were inspired by Facebook with Chatter. We wanted to bring that social aspect in the company so you could collaborate and connect with your customers in a new way. Mobile matters. We knew when we brought Salesforce One. IoT, and now AI.